So I'm just trying to, or I'm beginning to get into the theory of the mind, and I've read On Intelligence by Jeff Hawkins and How to Create a Mind by Ray Kurzweil. I've got to go through both of these books because there's a lot of condensed information. I'm beginning to go through Steven Pinker's How the Mind Works. I'm on one of the first couple of pages. But before I go too deep into this book, I just want to kind of start putting a theory of the mind myself. I don't know why. I just feel I should. I've been interested in vision systems and or machine vision systems, but where I kind of see taking that in combination with some of the other things I'm interested in, such as brain-machine interfaces and computation systems of the future, I think it's important for me to form a mental model of what a theory of the mind would look like. So Pinker says that all of human psychology is said to be explained by a single omnipotent cause, which is the large brain that we possess, and the feedbacks from culture, language, socialization, learning, complexity, making sense out of it, self-organization, and the mechanism through which the neural network dynamic, I believe, of the brain function is what powers the existence of, I'm believing, the mind here. So this is just one of the blurbs from page 4 of his book, How the Mind Works. So obviously there's a lot of different parts of the brain. This is not a comprehensive model at all. I'm kind of more so focused on the hippocampus right now because I'm trying to put a very bare bones kind of a theory of the mind together. This is laughable because I could be completely wrong. But I'm kind of more interested in the memory as a base system, and the interconnections between them is what gives rise to consciousness as an emergent phenomena. Jeff Hawkins again said that way better when he said, "It is from memories that we associate the patterns from which consciousness arises." So that's from his book On Intelligence. So I started looking into what exactly causes the memories to turn into longer term memories, and it sounds like just a simple routing through the hippocampus turns memories from short term to long term, and this is based on the research that has been done by Theodore Berger. So what happens to the memories itself is that they get written to cells, which is not part of Berger's research, but I think that's that's like based on the research that has come out in the last couple of years. I think could be longer. That we know that the memories overall are written redundantly to cells. There's just a blurb here. So there's some good work happening with neural Turing machines in order to be able to take or make sense out of shorter term memories, and there's an upper limit of what neural Turing machines can actually do with short term memories, but they are way better than actual neural networks when it comes to efficiency. So what I'm also thinking is, there's specific parts of the brain light up in response to specific stimuli. So this was identified based on, I believe, Charles Connor's research, where once somebody was shown a picture of Jennifer Aniston, or it could be anyone, Bill Clinton. I think the psychological underpinning was something called the grandmother cells. But basically the same neuron fired in response to being shown a particular image, which would be one form of stimuli in this case. So, this is being verified now, and what is happening here is, again, that, the pattern, however it emerges, is recognized by that specific neuron. Now, there's some really complex set of activities happening when it comes to this memory formation cycle as well. It seems like information is written redundantly, which is, I think, one of the functions of the brain by default. It's like evolution has kind of designed that feature. And what they found is that, and I'm going to get into some of the other research done by George Miller, but it turns out that the pattern remains, and the pattern is really what the brain is seeking.